Hello again. This is Atlas Leaf, also known as Doc, and we're continuing a Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, when we last stopped, we had started tackling the Fire Temple and just opened up this shortcut back to some of the upper floors after rescuing one of the trapped Gorons. Now, so far we haven't seen too much of the temple, but enough to really feel the scene of it. And we know Darunia is counting on us to rescue the Gorons while he attempts to slay the dragon himself, though he doesn't have the required Hammer of Legend. So I think, in a lot of ways, Darunia expects that he is going to attempt to sacrifice himself. And it's up to us to try to save his people while he does so. But hopefully we can find the hammer in time. Now, we did have a hint when we rescued the Goron from that cell on the opposite wall that if you see a place on your map that you can't see, try playing your ocarina. And we see a place on our map that would be very hard to reach, so let's try Scarecrow's song. There we go. Here is our friend, the Wandering Scarecrow. I do love how the Scarecrows are just like, oh yeah, we'll help you on your quest. You were kind to us when you were a child and played a song to us, so... One of the things that I really find inspiring about Hyrule is most people you meet really are good. They're trying to do good, even if they're not fighters. Oh, and there's another spider. That puts us at 35. Even if they're not fighters, they're going to try to do the right thing when they can. Darunia is going to go tackle Volvagia by himself just because he knows people need him to. And another gold skulltula, 36 in total. So many rooms in this temple I'm so curious as to what they used to be, because it feels like this room has decayed. Because it looks like it's built into the natural cinder cone of the volcano, and being so high on the map, with the two in Death Mountain crater themselves that are releasing smoke, we must be near the top. But they've taken the time to line this whole work with all of this brickwork with this symbol of fire. We can't see a hole in the roof here, but I suspect that all of the hot gases are traveling up all the way from the floor very, very far below now, through this center room, which we've seen before has a very narrow walkway that's corroded away. Now, we'll see when we hit this switch, the fire on that chest goes out. I think I've already been too slow. Comes back very quick. Ooh, that was cutting it very close. Huge ruby. And I think we'll be heading back on our way. I like the feel of this temple because the fact that if you fall down that, you'll end up all the way back at the base. The entire temple is built on top of each other in these stacked circles. It's really thematic. Oh. There we go. Now it won't let me get a good view of the room while I'm up here. Ooh, that was cutting that close. Now let's see. I think now that we've got some keys, it's time for us to meander back. Because we have not progressed through that door. This room will attempt to surprise us again. And we can just barely make that jump, which is really impossible seeming. And here we are, the maze room. You'll see why I call it that in just a second. You can see down from here. Isn't it the room where we saw Darunia? Why, yes it is. We can see the pillar that we saw from below going all the way up here to this, looks kind of like a shrine. Oh, I thought I just heard a bat, I mean. And a boulder. And here is our compass. You can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. So now let's take a look. We can see at the other side of the cinder cone, just like the one we were just at, there's going to be a chest. Though we've already actually got most of the chests in the dungeon, now that it looks like it. Just 2 down near the central room where we first entered with the happy flame faces. Making quick progress. I was thinking about this the other day, about why I feel like the Fire Temple I find almost peaceful rather than frightening, even though it has all of the fire motifs. Drat. Though maybe not this room as peaceful. And I'm thinking about it because fire can be a destructive force, but also can be an illuminating force. You can have a forest fire, or you can have a candle. They're very different, or a lantern. Just blew up that door. And I think parts of the Fire Temple should actually trigger this one so you guys can see. We have doors that try to attack us when we open them. But a Goron had warned us about that before. I can hear that bat. I should probably just get rid of it before it sneaks up on me. A little far away. Aha! There we go. Such a cool idea. A maze with invisible walls. And we have another Goron. And Navi's letting us know there's something here. And when in doubt, play the Ocarina. So there's a few different things we can try. But I always like the Song of Time. You can see a switch over there. But it's all rusted looking. And this door puts us out here, on the other side of the wall where we couldn't reach before. Ah, got you that time. So if we feel along our way a little bit, we can start seeing kind of a possible path through this region. So we can see there's a door behind the curtain of fire and a switch here. I just checked the route and I almost got led astray. And we got some bombs. Just in time to be surprised. A fire flare dancer extinguishes flaming clothes first. And a Goron has mentioned when we find an enemy that dances, try using the Goron special prop. Oh, wasn't quite quick enough there. Aren't these guys just fun? The tiny little, green eyes. Oh, and defeated so soon. Such a striking enemy. Now these rooms interest me because they kind of remind me of some of the rooms we saw in Dondigo's Cavern, which is one of the reasons that I kind of feel like Dondigo's Cavern may have had some ceremonial uses mixed in with the mining, because we have this circular room with a Dallas in the center, and there was several rooms just like this in Dondigo's Cavern, though none that had the sort of lifting elevator effect. Like you could potentially put offerings to be moved up into an upper room. some of these areas where there's like patches of fire that need to be circumvented with switches make me kind of think of like natural gas deposits seeping in and then catching fire. And like the switches, rather than being something to turn off the natural gas, are just using magic to suppress it. Makes me wonder as if though like parts of these areas are just decayed naturally. Now, we're actually all the way up top to the other cinder cone now. And we can see what I feel like the other place would have looked like had it not been decayed. Instead of these sort of like shifted walls where the floor was uneven, here we have pretty ordered stonework. Do I hear another bat? I do hear another bat. Now, I have fallen down this before, so I know that it connects all the way down. But I would not like to trek all the way back up if I fall. So just in case, I'm going to use Ferore's Wind. And you can see it leaves a marker to the last door I entered through. And so if I fall, I can use that to return to the space. Because I need to get there, and Ira is a ticking clock. Ooh. Just barely. I cut that corner earlier, a little too close. And here it is, the Megaton Hammer. Smash and break junk. It's so heavy you need to use 2 hands to swing it. And we have the Legendary Hammer of Legend. Well, I guess that's a little redundant. But the hammer that was used in the legend by Darunia's ancestor to slay Volvagia the first time. And this looks like a perfect chance to try it out. And we saw a statue like this when we first entered the temple in the central room with the stairs that had the doors leading right and left. Though I would hardly call that junk. Just going to eliminate these bats. Oh. And switch back to the hammer. And we can see the blue switch down here, which we know you have to use something to hold it down. Oh! Looks like the box lit off. See if I can get it more in the center this time. There we go. And we're back here. There's the pillar that we know is above the room where Darunia went through the door to fight Volvagia the dragon. gonna send that all the way down. But we could ride that all the way down to the base floor. But we did see that there was another Goron we haven't rescued yet. This switch looks rusted. And if we come back here, here we are. Oh, can't quite make the jump. We saw this switch before, but we had no way to press it without the hammer. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to this temple, but the Goron special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? You mean like a legendary hammer? I think I do. And there is the last small key. Now that we've cleared all of the upper floor, it's time to return to where we started. All the way down. Ah, so epic. Having the temple interconnected really makes the whole area feel so much more vibrant. Like, this feels like a structure that could exist in physical space. So we know the door on the other side led to a... Bad bat. Led to the Goron, but we couldn't access him from this side. I feel almost bad for the torch slugs. They're kind of adorable. I kind of wonder about those stones, because they have like the fire temple symbol of this sort of face, the smiling face, but they come out and attack you. Like maybe the temple has some sort of automated defense? They don't feel like something Ganondorf would have put here. The lifelike definitely feels like something he put here, though. Yeah, this room, it feels like someplace you would put an offering. Or maybe someone would speak on this little dowless. And another flame dancer. So many parts of the fire temple, along with many of the other temples, they feel like we're just... the current events are just part of the temple's overall history. Like, the events of now are just part of this structure story. It was here a long time before we were, and it's going to be here a long time after. And some bombs. And we've come full circle. The last Goron to be rescued. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Oh, I see. Big Brother Darunia asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Please help, Big Brother. The boss key. Inside the chamber where the boss lurks. And now that we've fulfilled our promise to Darunia, he asked us to save the Gorons. I think it's time that we try to save him. Now, the legend goes that we need the Legendary Hammer in order to slay Volvagia. So let's bring the hammer to that fight. For some reason, this room feels a little bit hotter than the rest of them. At the bottom of what would be the second cinder cone, we have this room. It looks mostly like a natural cavern, with these pillars built in, more decorative than structural. And I kind of wonder, maybe there used to be more of a floor around here that's all sunken in? My thought is that... well, I'll wait. There we have... Subterranean Lava Dragon Volvagia. You can see why, if the dragon left this temple, it could turn all of Hyrule into a burning cinder. So as I mentioned before about the platform sinking into the earth, into lava, I suspect the Volvagia was swimming underneath the lava. As soon as you entered, she destroyed it. It's the boss of the Fire Temple, revived by the Evil King. I don't know its weak point. Hammer to the face seems effective. Oh, you're so cool. So cool and terrifying. Just effortlessly glides through the air. The eyes being so vibrantly green are such a striking contrast to that golden mane. Oh! Good thing I packed some fairies. It's so hard to get hits on Volvagia while she's flying. I love the shimmering incandescence of the fire in this room coming out of those pools. Oh! This dragon's getting skittish. Oh, got me. Nope, not close enough. We're making progress, though. Oh! Good thing I packed a second fairy. I'm gonna have to get ready to drink some milk. You're so cool and so terrifying. There we go. Let's try some long milk. Oh, that dragon's quick. There we have it. Just like that, Ganondorf's magic wears away, and Volvagia is no more. 5 containers in total. Ah, what an epic and outstanding fight. Oh, Stargazer. Chamber of the Sages. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. You received the Fire Medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. And with that, we're back at Death Mountain Crater. What an exciting adventure. Well, I think this is a good time for us to take a break. I hope you had fun coming along for the ride, and I hope you enjoyed the Fire Temple. Certainly a really astounding location on our visit to Hyrule. Well, I will have to catch you in the next video. Goodbye now.